So this is something I call clear pill that I've been teaching to a lot of the men that come to me. Instead of red pill, blue pill, whatever pill, right?
I made another pill.
And I tried to get away from the pill thing, but so many men come out of red pill and say, Adam, I'm not comfortable with doing this anymore. I've slept with 200 women. I'm as miserable as I was at the start. And now I don't even know what to do or if I can have relationships. What do I do? Telling them, become secure. Didn't make much sense, but hey, clear pill. Another pill, the better pill. You're going to step in. You're going to figure out what you actually want in a long-term relationship. What would enhance your life long-term? Instead of sex with an unstable woman, what would enhance your whole life? Who do you want? And by and large, most of these guys say, you know what, I'd really like to have a loving, long-term marriage where we can have kids. We can sit together in the evenings. We can laugh. We can have fun.
Is that what they really ask for, though? Like, so if you have a guy coming in who slept with 200 girls, like, is there even a way to come back from that? Are you too far gone or damaged?
I've never met a guy that was too far gone and damaged.
Really?
I've never have. Okay. As long as he really, truly wants to build that loving, connected relationship.
How the hell would he even know what a loving connection is if he has never... If you go through... I've met guys who've probably had a couple of hundred partners, and one thing that has really stood out to me in our communication is that they simply no longer believe or have the capacity to believe that a relationship that isn't based on sex is possible. And that was a point where them and I had major disagreements, let's just say, that the demonstration of affection, the demonstration of trust are not necessarily, not even just like sexual, but they're not favors. They're not particular types of dates. They're not particularly extravagant. Like that safety can be different.
Yeah. I would argue that the reason they had that view wasn't because they slept with 200 people. They slept with 200 people because they had that view. Most of the guys that come into my office or come into my coaching, rather, they say, Adam, I am not happy. And I know that I'm not happy. And I've never been happy. And I've had moments of pleasure, but I'm finding how fleeting that is. And I really just would like to sit with someone in the evenings and not perform. I don't want to be fake. And I don't want her to be fake either. I just want to sit and have someone I can relax with. So it's not that the relationship has to be based on sex or devoid of sex. Sex should be a part of the relationship. And that realization is where they start to really transform.
This idea that as a man, you're supposed to perform, that is very predominant in the way the world works. Like, you are supposed to be X, Y, and Z, and that actually helps us target ourselves as men. You know, we have direction. We say, I need to be this, this, and this. Okay. Well, why isn't that a natural thing in a relationship?
So two different kinds of performing. One is your performance, as in the results you get, the care you take for your family, the safety you provide for others, right? The man that you are, your performance is different from performing. You can perform and be fake in your home. You can wear a mask. You can play a false role where you can never stop. But a man wants to come home at the end of his day and be rested in his home. That's what drives a lot of these men to say, I don't want sex with 20 new women a month. I want one woman I can come home to, take off my mask, and she's cool, and she sees me, and we laugh, and we have a good time together, but I don't have to be fake.
So the collective psyche and the collective opinion is formed very much based on the content that humans consume. True. So there's a lot of this viral content going out where people are putting out the craziest stories, the most shocking advice. Obviously, people are consuming that. This type of communication that you're mentioning here, like this information that you're supposed to be calm and this is supposed to be natural and authentic and all these things, that doesn't really exist online. Why does it not exist? Where do people find this type of information, and why should they care?
I think a lot of people... There are people trying to spread the information online, and I'm one of the few that's sharing it in this way. But I wonder a lot if this conversation itself is being strangled in the crib and smothered in the crib. So in my comment sections are filled with very, very angry people who come in and say, Adam, you are encouraging me to talk to the man in my life and share with him and assume that he cares about me and try to build a loving relationship, even if he's been emotionally distant. But my father beat my mother every single day and screamed at all of us and hurt me. And you want other people to abuse me too. You want people to abuse me. And my comment sections are filled with people accusing me that way. And with men accusing me the other direction. You want women to hurt us. You want women to exploit us. You enjoy it when we get hurt. So I wonder how many people have tried to come out and have.
Aren't you tired of this, man? Like,
no, I actually love it.
Why?
I don't love that they're hurting, but I love that people are even leaning into the conversation.
Why is it a good sign, though? Like, they're literally coming out and they're gushing.
Correct.
This trauma, these problems over at you. And, you're trying to teach attachment. I respect that. Sure. How does that lead to any type of healing journey for them?
Because number one, they at least engaged with enough of my content to form this angry response. So once they calm down, that material is still in their brain. Next time they go out and have an interaction with somebody, their brain now has to make a choice. Is it possible that one thing I heard could be true? Maybe they give it a try. Maybe they don't. Maybe they have a couple experiences before that happens. If they saw my content once, the algorithm, as you know, may recommend it to them again and again and again. If somebody they know has watched it, maybe it forms a conversation. That's why in my videos, I recommend people send this to somebody. Have a conversation about this. Start a conversation. They popped in the comments. Maybe they left an angry comment, but they read a few more and said, hey, wait a minute. And I do get some people that do come back later. They angry comments here and then better comments here on this video.